The fact is, we attacked from the get-go. We put pressure on them on the bases. We had hits when we needed them. And when we needed outs pitching-wise, we got them. I think Maddie did a really good job keeping the ball down, keeping them guessing. And our defense really came through with making plays when they needed to happen.
So, Coach, that team scored 9 runs, 5 runs, 10 runs, just 3 hits. That's amazing. I mean, that's just so. I mean, what does that say about your team?
Well,
no fear?
Again, I got to give credit to Maddie to being able to keeping him guessing, moving the ball in and out, up and down, and again, our defense when they did hit the ball, they really came through, made some really strong. Tiffany had a heck of a day with ground balls, and it's really nice. I'm sure for Maddie, obviously, and both pitchers, where when if they're gonna put the ball in play, that our defense could be right there behind them. So it's really nice when you can shut a powerful offense like that down and keep them limited.
Now you talk about just that performance against such a high-power offense there.
Definitely. It was awesome. My defense had my back the whole time. I mean, like, they hit the ball in the air. Isla caught it. Hannah caught it. Everybody caught it. Julie made an awesome play at third base. And it was just, keeping them off balance and just trusting my defense and knowing that we're going to score. And, we're playing Humboldt softball today.
It seemed like you're kind of getting more confident as a game. Obviously, the run scoring helped, but did you feel that same way?
Definitely. I mean, in the beginning, it's the national championship. I was a little nervous in the first couple innings. But I think as I went on, I just knew that, this is our game. We got this. We can do it.
Would you say this is about as sharp as you've been in the last few starts? Because it seemed like you had everything kind of working, or some earlier games you're kind of getting out of jam and stuff like that.
I just knew today that, Katie came in, won the first game. We wouldn't be here without her. So it's, I had to come in and do my job the second game. And hopefully, I did that.
I'm pretty sure you did.
When Coach screams from the dugout to breathe, sometimes in those tight moments, you forget yourself. Why is that such a good reminder for you, especially to kind of take your little step back?
Just because I think I go kind of fast sometimes, and so it's just good to go out there, take a deep breath, know that, maybe I have 2 outs and it's going to be okay, or, even if I have 2 balls on somebody, I can come back and get them out.
And what are you guys going to need to do tomorrow to make sure you secure that second game?
Play our game and trust our defense, and I think just go out there and hit the ball and know we can do it.
Coach, what about you when you think of the stage that this was in Maddie's performance? I know you talked about a little bit that she was just executing, but when you look at it on the stage that this is, where does it rank in the pitching performances you've seen?
It's right up it. It's right up there. But they've been preparing this. Like I said yesterday, they've been preparing for this the second they walk onto campus, and we put the pressure on them in practice every day, in scrimmages, in games that happened before this, and this is just like another. I mean, yes, it's the national championship. I get it, but it really is just another day at the ballpark for us. So. Maddie's got to go out there and make her pitches. Katie's got to go out there and make her pitches. Our offense has got to just put up some runs. Defense got to do their job, and we just go out there and play Humboldt softball. And that's what we did today, and that's what we look forward to tomorrow.
How much did the momentum from the first game carry over to the first couple innings of the second game?
I've been talking about momentum all season long and just keeping that going, and it's always big. We came out there the first game knowing our backs were up against the wall, and we knew that as soon as we got the national championship, things all started over. It was a blank slate, and we knew we just needed to get there. And for Katie to step up and really have a great game, and like I told her earlier, one of the better games I've seen her pitch in a long time. It's just nice knowing that you can rely on your pitching staff, your 1A and 1B, to really go out there and shut down both teams and allow their offense to make things happen for them.
And on your offense side, it seems like Kaylin and Chavez, they're automatic at this point right now. It's the bottom side. What is it that they're so locked in that you come up there and you're as confident as your 1 through 5 or whoever it is?
The work that they put in. These guys, my 1 hitter puts just as much work in my 9 hitter or my 10 or 12 hitter. And, Chavez is a senior, junior, KP is a junior, and it's just about experience and going out there knowing that they're very capable of handling any situation thrown at them. And that's what they've been doing all season long. We're not relying on 1, 2, 3, 4. We're relying on 1 through 9.
Oh.
Who am I going?
So, Kaylin, your whole postseason, you've been hitting the ball pretty good, and today, kind of, in both games, were instrumental in getting some runs on the board. What has been working for you at the plate? Today, maybe.
Today, I don't know. I just went out there. I was just really excited to be out. From the second I woke up, I told my roommate I was just so excited to come out and win and play. And I just went out there knowing that, our pitchers are going to have my back and I'll have their back, along with the rest of our hitters 1 through 9 through our lineup, that we're all going to have each other's back and we're all going to be able to hit the ball because we know how and we've been hitting the ball well all season. And so there's no reason why we can't hit the ball off any pitcher. We have two, I think, of the best pitchers I've ever seen, so we're capable of hitting anybody.
How did that momentum from the first one kind of carry over to those at-bats today in the second game?
Like I said, we were really excited. I mean, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for all of us, and the seniors have been here once, and they know how it feels to go home, and I think they're ready to take this home. And I think that that momentum and that excitedness was really a big factor.
Katie, what sort of pressure did you feel in the first game?
I mean, I wouldn't think about it as pressure, but I did go out there and know that I needed to do my job for my team. But as we've been going out there all season long, we've known that it's a team. It's going to take all of us, and I had to have their backs just as much as they had mine. And I knew that my defense and my offense was going to come through for me, and I just needed to bear down and get the strikes that I needed and throw the game that I wanted since day one. It is great to be here again my senior year, and I couldn't have asked for a better finish from all of us. And so just to know that we all have each other's back to finish as a team is great.
From a pitcher perspective, how much did you enjoy watching Maddie pitch?
Oh, I couldn't be more proud. I mean, it's been a 1-2 punch all year long, and each other have really pushed each other to be what we are today, and I couldn't have asked for another person to have my back and vice versa all the way through the season. So it's really great to always have somebody to lean on and pick each other up when something's going wrong, and I couldn't have asked for somebody within her.